I'm Alex Sullivan. I run information technology for oneZero Financial Systems. oneZero is in the business of developing and hosting software for financial transactions, specifically foreign exchange currency transactions. I've used RapDev before. In my past role, I engaged RapDev very far into the journey with Datadog. So I knew coming into my new role at oneZero, I wanted to use Datadog again for all the reasons that they talk about from an industry standpoint. But I wanted to bring in RapDev first, right out of the gate. Uptime is critical. Every second that our software, our hosted software is down is potential lost revenue for our clients and their clients. And so it's critical that we are acutely aware of the health of the system at all times. The infrastructure has grown. The company's been extremely successful, and we're now running between environments, so production, UAT, development, demos, and other things. We're now running 2,500 hosts. And with a relatively small IT team, as you can imagine, a large majority of the time was spent with changes, moves, adds, changes, and decommissions, of course. And so my strategy is I don't want to be growing the team commensurate with the growth of the infrastructure. And so we need to gain leverage, through automation. We engage RapDev to help us establish our automation foundation. So, structuring of our source control repository, structuring of the Ansible portion of that, educating and doing at the same time our team, and such that now we have a foundation to build from. So it was not simply just limited to Datadog. It was more, how do you take a modern, monitoring as code, infrastructure as code approach in a greenfield, with a greenfield opportunity, do it right out of the gate. There wasn't a technology in terms of infrastructure DevOps that RapDev didn't, have expertise and strong engagement on. The implementation with RapDev took us about 12 weeks. Without RapDev, it easily could have taken us over a year. Collaboration between oneZero and RapDev on Datadog began with the base infrastructure monitoring, and then grew from there into a number of different integrations. The fact that we have host and network device and database and a number of other higher level service integrations that RapDev helped us implement, it makes troubleshooting and getting to the bottom of the issue much faster. The most recent incident where our Datadog implementation helped us took about what probably never would have been resolved, with our investigative tools prior to our engagement with RapDev, took us less than an hour. It took us probably half an hour to figure out what the problem was, and another, just under half hour to resolve it. My team can now create monitors and dashboards, maintain monitors and dashboards, navigate where they should be looking for logs and for other indicators of failure or potential failure. I would say that the other main aspect is now we have a foundation to build upon, right? We've got an infrastructure as code foundation. RapDev just comes in and becomes a part of the team. And it wasn't a super formal, we're going to do this today, that today, this today. We had a high level agenda. We had probably a dozen or more things that we wanted to get done. Obviously the foundation steps prior to actually even deploying our first agent, getting the Ansible stuff up and running. Training, letting people understand what is Datadog, why is it useful, important, why is it going to be a part of our strategic observability roadmap. Even at the conclusion of our engagement with RapDev, there wasn't a lot of use outside of the IT infrastructure team. Fast forward what is now probably 60 days since the engagement concluded, and now almost on a daily or weekly basis for sure, we're being asked by our trade operations team and our developers and our QA folks to add Datadog, because without Datadog, there's some gap there. I'd absolutely recommend RapDev to other companies looking to develop their telemetry and observability strategy.